Ahava and blessings. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this video. If you are new, my name is Àurea. I am an ordained Magdalene priestess, a Reiki master energy, and a sound healer. And if you are not new, welcome back and thank you for joining me for this video. In this video, this is going to be a series of 3. And what I'm feeling is what has come up during this past full moon has been a feeling of a lack of confidence, a feeling like a failure or a fraud. So there's been a lot of stuff that has been coming up in the collective with this past full moon that has to do with our legacy, that has to do with our confidence, that has to do with clearing away the layers and the way that we see ourselves. Now, confidence, feeling like a fraud, feeling like you're not good enough, you're not deserving, you're not worthy. These may be yours, your stuff, your karma that you may need to work on. And this may also be projections that other people have placed upon you. It may also be a lineage thing. So when it comes to energy healing for these particular issues, it's very important for us to allow these things, it feels like rain, allow these things to come into our awareness and recognize them when they do come into our awareness and bring ourselves to the point where we don't judge, we observe. We actually allow ourselves to ask ourselves. So before you run and you hit social media or you hit whatever you need to kind of get you to unplug from that moment, because our human tendency is to want to numb ourselves and to not feel what is coming up. But if your tendency is that, I encourage you to do something else, whether it is chant a mantra, listen to a sound healing, read a book, do something that allows you to come back into your body and to allow yourself to be present, because you may need to do a sound healing. You may need to do that in order for you to, after you do that sound healing, after you do that bit of movement, maybe you need to do a mantra practice. It may behoove you to come back after that and ask yourself where you are feeling that lack of confidence, that feeling like a fraud, that feeling like a failure, that not deservingness, that unworthiness. So let's do a little bit of sound healing. And while we're doing that sound healing, ask yourself, where am I feeling? Now you can apply this to basically if unprocessed grief has come up and it's the heart chakra, you can bring it to that point and ask yourself, where do I feel this emotion, this trigger in my body? So taking a deep breath, closing our eyes. And because for me, a lot of these confidence issues have to do with the inner child, I'm working with kunzite. I'm working with ruby and aqua aura gold to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So our inner masculine and feminine. And I'm working with the throat chakra. Because oftentimes we feel it in our solar plexus. We may feel it in our heart, and maybe a heaviness in our chest, but we definitely also feel it in our throat. Because if we have been taught that we must be silent, that if we express a desire to pursue a certain career path, and we are told, no, you shouldn't do that because you're not going to make any money of it, over time, we begin to internalize these. So allow yourself to feel where it comes up for you. plexus in your throat. Let's envision the golden light of Shekinah, the golden light of the divine. We can even envision the blue rose energy of Saratamar, who works with vibration. And envision that energy just streaming into your crown chakra and coming in wherever it is needed. Allow it being shed. So now after the full moon, so after we receive the illumination on the full moon, now is the time to begin the process of clearing, because we are in the lunar phase of the waning phase. Sorry, I'm a little lost in the sound. So we are in the waning phase, and this is the perfect time to begin clearing, to begin shedding the layers that are not yours. And even if they are yours, we don't need to carry this. We're here to process these and to integrate them and to let them go with love, with gratitude. Aligning with even more of our light. You with even more confidence, strength, courage, aligning you with your divine mission, with your purpose. parts of your being into the here and now. Feeling free to revisit this as often as needed. Now, in the next video, I will share about what crystals to use and how to work with different crystals, different geometries of the crystals. Some might be good for just holding, and I'll teach you what hands to hold them in. And some may be good to place on your body. So join me for the next one where I will share what crystals to work with for your confidence, for your self-worth, for your empowerment. And then we're going to go into a mantra sound activation as well. So I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this, do give this a thumbs up, like this, subscribe, and comment below and let me know where you felt these beautiful crystal alchemy bowls. And in the next video, I will also explain the specific crystal alchemies of these bowls and how they work at the different energy centers and other energy centers, which they're actually not attuned to because of the crystal alchemies. So if you enjoyed this, of course, let me know below. Have a blessed Tuesday. Have a blessed day. Whenever you receive this is when you needed to receive this. Ahava. Blessings.